Hello. It's very good to have you here. My name is Dr. Faye, and welcome to my brain rot removal clinic. I'm told you were referred here. All the paperwork has been sent through. Testing is already done, and you are displaying very clear signs of advanced brain rot. So, I have been asked to assist in the removal of the aforementioned rot. Okay? Okay. Yeah. No. So we're going to stop using a lot of those words, okay? Okay? No. You're going to sit right there. You're going to sit right there. We're going to work this out, okay? I know you're the Rizzler. That's okay. We're gonna work on that. Okay? Okay? Now, give me just one moment to get my gloves on. Direct skin contact with brain rot can cause infection. And it absolutely would not do for me to come down with a case of the disease I'm responsible for curing. So, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be using a variety of tools to dig deep into your brain and extract the brain rot from your system, all right? It's very simple, very straightforward. So to start, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to use, it's magic. Don't worry about that. I'm Dr. Faye. That's not my real name. I'm just one of the Fae who happens to use my abilities as a doctor. Specifically for cases like these, which conventional medicine might not be able to address. So, to start with, I'm going to be using this wooden pick. We're going to gently insert it into your brain and use it to scoop out some of the more easily accessible rot. This is specifically for removing the stuff that comes out without a fuss. So if I just Okay. That is a bad case of skibidi, isn't it? Oh, wow. Shh. No. We don't need to think about skibidi toilet right now. No. We don't have to think about that. We don't have to talk about that. Okay? Yeah, because we're gonna get you all better. You're gonna go outside, breathe some fresh air, maybe touch a little bit of grass. No. You stay put. I know it's scary. I know. But this is for your own good, okay? I need you to stay right here. so I can take care of this brain rot. Because if I don't take care of it now, it's only going to get worse from here, okay? Yeah. There we go. There we go. Skibidi what? Hmm? No. No, you're right. That's not a real word. Not something you need to think about. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Let's just get that right out of that head of yours. Mm-hmm. There we go. There we go. Oh, you're doing so well. You're doing so well. By the end of this, I'm going to be prescribing you a hobby, all right? I'm going to want you to find some kind of hobby that doesn't involve a screen, okay? All right. Next up, I'm going to be using this brush. Now, this brush is great for catching some of the more dispersed brain rot. There's a particular variety that's become very common lately, and it tends to meld and mingle with previous pre-existing forms of rot. So if I just brush like that, if we've been thinking about some numbers lately, I bet you have. From here on, there are certain numbers that are going to be off limits for you for a little while, okay? Until your response to those numbers normalizes, okay? So from here on, you're not allowed to say 6, 7. No, no, put your hands down. Put your hands down. It's just numbers, okay? You know that. You know, it was kind of a funny bit, but it's had its time. It's time to let it go, all right? When I say 6, 7, what do you think? No, 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 no. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Put your hands down. Put your hands down. You don't get to say that anymore. No more 6, 7, okay? Come on. You know it's just a number. There are other numbers. Remember? Other numbers that aren't funny, and other numbers that were funny. They've had their time, okay? If I say 69, you don't have to say nice, right? No, you don't. No, honey, no. No. 69 is just a number too. It's just a number. There's nothing more to it than that. 67 and 69 are just numbers. So try not to think about them too hard, okay? I'm going to say a couple other numbers just to check, just to see where you're at, okay? "21, 21. Yeah, that's an old one. That's a deep cut, isn't it? 21. They're all just numbers, okay? 420. Yeah, 420. No, no, you see? You see? These numbers are old news. You don't gotta say blaze it when you hear 420. You don't gotta say that. You don't gotta say nice when you hear 69. Okay? They're just numbers. All right, we're gonna try the first number again, okay? 67. 67. 67. Good. Good. Let's try it again over here. 67. 67. 6, 7. Good job. Good job. We're already doing so much better. Okay? Okay? Yeah. So now we're going to work on your attention span, okay? That's one of the earliest casualties of brain rot and one of the first signs. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you, because I know your attention has been drifting. It only snaps back when I say one of the rot phrases, doesn't it? So I'm gonna just talk to you while I apply some goop to your brain. And what I need you to do is keep looking at me, keep paying attention, okay? Right over here. Yeah. Just keep looking at me. No, no, no. Look at me. Look at me. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. Yeah. You don't have a phone or anything to take your attention away. So I want you to look at me, okay? Eyes on me. Eyes on me. Good job. Good job. Let's keep it up. Okay. You need to be able to hold your attention on me for at least 5 minutes. Okay? If you can do that, we'll call it progress. Okay? Okay. Okay, we're struggling a little, aren't we? We're struggling. That's okay. That's okay. No, 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 it's fine. It's fine. Let's see. Do I have anything that might help? Give me just a moment, okay? I need to dig through some of my supplies. Here we go. Here. What's this? Huh? Is this my keys? Here, look over here. Look over here. Look over here. Yeah, keep your eyes on me. Stay with me, okay? Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? What a fun little jingle. That's right. Eyes on me. Yours really is one of the more severe cases that I've seen. But that's okay. All right? I promise I have seen worse. I promise I can take care of this for you, okay? It would seem that there's a cat trying to get in here right now. Unfortunately, I'm doing very delicate medical work, so I can't open the door for him. Yeah. And I think he'd probably be a little bit distracting for you, wouldn't he? And that's not what we need right now. We need you focused, right? You're doing really, really good. Only a little bit longer, okay? And then you can look away. Yeah. All right. All right. Good job. Good job. We're doing really, really good today, okay? Now, there's just one more thing that we need to take care of for now, okay? We're going to take this pair of scissors. They're special magic scissors. And I'm going to reach in with my gloved hands. And I'm going to extract some of the more deeply rooted brain rot, all right? These are going to be some old bits of rot, all right? The kind that settles in for a long time. Because if I don't take care of that, then with the newer rot gone, that older rot is going to start to bloom and blossom once again. You're going to end up feeling really, really dated. We don't want that, okay? Okay? So let me just... Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. You do have some rot that's been there a while, huh? Yeah. What does the fox say? Question for the ages. Just kidding. We know what the fox says. They make little squealing sounds. They're adorable. Listen to an actual fox sometime. Look up videos. They're great. All right? Yeah, we don't gotta ask that question. Yeah. That's some old rot, isn't it? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, my sweet child. Oh, you poor thing. Oh, no. Okay. No, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. There's just some very old rot in here. Yeah. You've been terminally online for quite some time, haven't you? Yeah. This is one that I haven't seen in a professional sense before. Wow. We're gonna let it go, though. We're gonna let it... Okay, it's pretty tough, actually. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to say something to elicit a response from that very old rot. Then I'm gonna snip it, alright? Badger, 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 badger. Mushroom, mushroom. Okay, that was some 2000s rot, that is. Wow. Okay. Okay. But we're working at it. We're working at the issue, aren't we? It's honestly impressive to have rot that old and to have more recent rot. I mean, typically, when one has a case of brain rot, there comes a point where it stops progressing, but you had a strong fixation on certain numbers, I'll tell you that. All right. We have a couple more older pieces of rot to remove, okay? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What are those? What are they? What are they? They're Crocs. No. Don't worry about it. Just move on. We're moving on, okay? Yeah. Yeah. You're never gonna ask that question again, okay? All right. All right. Just a little bit further. Just a little bit more. And there we go. That's the majority of your rot removed, okay? But that doesn't mean we're done, okay? That doesn't mean this is over. You need to go outside, you need to touch grass. That's the first thing I'm prescribing to you as a professional. The second is you need to get a hobby that doesn't involve a screen, okay? And then my final prescription, final thing I'm going to ask of you. Stay off of TikTok Stay off of Instagram, stay off of all social media for at least a few weeks, okay? I know that's hard. But can't you feel how much lighter you feel? With that rot removed, don't you feel so much better? If you go back to those places, that rot's gonna come right back, okay? And if that happens and you end up in my office again, then you're gonna end up on an extended hospital stay where they're gonna keep you from using that stuff. They're gonna force you. They're going to take away your phone. They're going to force you to have 0 screen time for several weeks. Okay? So if you don't want that to be forced in a hospital where you're bored, then you need to do well yourself right now, okay? All right. There we go. There we go. Well, it was a pleasure to work on you. It was, okay. No, we've got no baby shark. Nope. You see? You remove the other rot and you regress to previous ones. No baby shark. Absolutely not. All right. Now then, you take some time away from screens and everything should be okay. All right? Okay. You have a great day.